You could take your most beloved food that you love the most. If you have a stomach virus and you walk in the house and your mother's cooking it, you feel like throwing up. It doesn't even smell good to you. That's what a bad heart does when it walks into righteous places too. Like the vibes are nice, but you walk in, you're like, man, I'm ready to go already. Why? Because the food ain't good. Now the food is on point. The heart's a little sick. So the problem isn't the food. The problem is the heart. But we're going to work on how to fix that. And that's why we're here, just in these gatherings. So Imam Ghazali, rahimahullah ta'ala, he's like, yo, you got to focus on your heart. You got to focus on their heart. If I could count the percentage, if my teacher spoke to us 10 lectures, 7 of them were about the heart. 7 of them were about the heart. And the reason is, let's read forward. He goes, alayka bihifdul qalb. You got to protect your heart. Wa islahihi. But not only protect it, you got to work towards bettering it. It's like health. One is like you're not harming your health, but the other is like you're actually working out, actually trying to get it stronger, get it better. Wa husn an-nadri fi dhalika. And keep watching it. Wa badl al-majhood. You got to work hard on it. فإنه أعظم هذه الأعضاء خطرًا. Out of the ears, the eyes, the mouth, the tongue, out of all the limbs, the most critical one is the heart. The most critical one is your heart. فأكثره أثرًا. It has the biggest effect. وأدقها أمرًا. It's the one that's most, you got to be careful with it the most. And he says, وأذكر فيه خمسة أصول. I want to tell you 5 aspects of the heart you got to be conscious of. He goes, the first thing I want you to be aware of is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's in your heart. That's the first thing. First thing. And he mentions a hadith. And I want everyone to know this hadith. Inna Allaha la yanzuru ila qulubikum wa jasadikum. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, indeed, God does not look at your suwarikum, your form, and your body. Allah doesn't look at that, meaning it doesn't matter much. It's not what he's focusing on. وَلَكِنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَى قُلُوبِكُمْ وَأَعْمَالِكُمْ. Now, this is crazy. You might be thinking, yo, why didn't it just say يَنْظُرُ إِلَى أَعْمَالِكُمْ? He just looks at your actions. Because actions isn't enough. Because intention has to be right. You can have the most authentic actions. Philanthropist, giving money out, giving lectures, talks, all that, but heart is messed up, action is nothing. So the 2 things Allah's looking at when you do anything is the action. Is it good? Is it for the sake of God? And then follow that up with what? He's watching the heart. Now look what Imam Ghazali says. The reason why I love Imam Ghazali is because he keeps it real. He says, فَالْقَلْبُ إِذَنْ مَوْضِئُ نَظْرِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. The heart is the thing that God is looking at. That's what we all established, that's what we understood. فَيَا عَجَبًا. He says, man, isn't it crazy? Not my words, his. فَيَا عَجَبًا. Man, isn't it crazy? مِمَّنْ يَهْتَمُّ بِوَجْهِ. How many people concerned with their face? How many people concerned with the face? Inshallah. هو موضع نظر الخلق. That's what the creation looks at. That's what the creation looks at. What's trippy about this to me is like what he's trying to get you to think is when you wake up in the morning and you start to get yourself ready to present yourself to the world, are you conscious of God's gaze at you as well? All of us prepare for our day based on what people are going to see.